Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome back to our Promods career with Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today is a big day because we, for the first time, are expanding beyond the base map. That's right, we are going to Ireland. We're going to buy another truck, hire another AI driver that we're going to actually put up to a vote. So we have a lot of things to do. But first up, we've got this reservoir tank. We're in Swansea right now. We're going to be heading west as night falls. It's about, what is it? Wednesday, 8 o'clock, so the sun is setting here. Let's get started on our route. I believe our lights are on, right? So let's get this going out here. And we have a narrow archway to go through. This is going to get us about 12,000 euros, so I'm pretty excited about that. There's one thing I realized that I can't hear, so excuse me one second. There we go, now we're better. This is narrow. I remember when we first started playing the game, I was really freaked out by this because I thought for sure that I was going to hit it here, but let's get going here. We are going to head out of town. It's an 11-hour journey, but a chunk of this will be on the ferry. So I'm not quite sure exactly how long it's going to be in terms of actual driving time, but I don't believe our lights are on here, right? It certainly doesn't look like it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, it's hard to turn the lights on and drive. That's not on. They're on. High beams are on. Okay, here we go. Night is falling now, but one thing I'm going to try to do, it's about 2 hours from here to the ferry, and we're going to a place called Fishguard. We have a few things that we're going to do on the way as well, so actually we probably should take a look at the map as we get going here. But I'm going to try to push through because I think what we can do is we can then sleep on the ferry so we don't have to sleep, because it's actually connected to a lot of loans. There's so many things to talk about, and it's interesting. We got a lot of things to talk about. But first, as we're starting out here, as we're leaving Swansea and stuff like that, let's take a quick look at the map and talk about our plan for the day here. So we're going to leave Swansea. We're going to cut up here to Fishguard. And once we go to the west of Swansea, this is all Promods territory. This is not base game map. We're going to go up here to Fishguard, take the ferry across to Wexford. In Wexford, we're going to go out of our way to go to this question mark, which I think is a dealer. And if we get there when it's open, we're going to try to buy a truck, because we want to get another truck and hire another driver. Then we're going to come up here to Dublin, check out this question mark in Dublin, which is either going to be a dealer or a recruitment agency. I can't tell which. So once we get that, then we're going to come up here to Limerick, where our delivery is going. We're going to drop the reservoir tank over there. But there is this is definitely a dealer in Limerick, and that's where hopefully we'll get there when it's going to be open to buy our third truck. And then what we're going to do is at the end of the episode, we're going to take a look at the AI drivers, the hired drivers that we can get. We're going to pick like 2 or 3 candidates, and we're going to put it up for a vote. And whatever people vote for, that's the driver we're going to hire. So it should be a lot of fun. Anyway, it is Wednesday at 8 o'clock in the evening now. Sun setting to our west. We'll be heading right off into the sunset, leaving Swansea behind us. Let's check in as we get a little bit down the road here and closer to our ferry ride. A little over an hour into our journey, and night is starting to fall as we cut towards Ireland and out of Wales. We just got cut off by a bus there, but we did not hit anything. Lots of people giving me a hard time for speeding tickets in the last episode. I only got like 4. It's not like I got 12 of the things. I mean, it's not too bad, right? To my defense, I feel like the speed limits in Wales were kind of mixed up, and I just checked it because we came up to the spot where it said the speed limit was 50, and then I was going over 50 and we weren't speeding. So I think that kind of messed up my perception there as to what was the legal speed limit, and I'm still not quite sure now we're going too fast. But I'm determined I'm not going to get a speed limit on speeding violation on this episode. Second exit. Wow, we have really got some pretty intense rotaries going on here now. And I'm also, this is kind of like outside of London where we spent a lot of time driving around though. This is the first real place where I'm kind of getting a look at the countryside roads in Promods. And I must say, I was expecting, I don't know why, maybe it's not fair to say that, but I was expecting kind of a noticeable difference in quality, right? Let's put it there, because I figured, I mean, SCS is, a company, they're making tons of stuff. They got tons of people paid to make the maps and everything like that. And so I was expecting it to be kind of, maybe for whatever reason, just, not that that's really kind of an insult or any kind of condemnation or anything like that, but I was expecting, whoops, we're going too fast now. Okay. See, the speed limits are all goofy. It said 70 there. Anyway, I don't know. I give up. But I was expecting it to be lesser quality, which isn't, I don't think, an insult or a condemnation of Promods. Just that, the realization that these are kind of made as part of someone that isn't getting paid to do it, right? So I thought, okay, these are just going to be, but these are really cool so far. This is like really well made and really put together. I've been really impressed. I mean, all the signs are different and the roads are different and it's fun driving and it's got a little different feel to it, but maybe that's just me and maybe it's just these crazy rotaries and stuff. But yeah, so far so good. All right. But anyway, yeah, we're having fun. Looks like we got about 9.5 hours. We just yawned, but we're going to put, this is like rotary driving course here. We've gone through 5 rotaries just in the short span of time that I've been chatting. And I almost hit a bus in one back there. Parkera cut me off, but fortunately I deftly maneuvered and avoided him. Anyway, we've got a little bit over 9 hours left. Let's keep on chugging down the road, and I'll see you as we get close to our ferry. It can't be that much farther away. I'm going to guess under an hour for sure. So see you in a bit. All right, here we are. We are entering Fishguard now. Fishguard discovered. Excellent. This is pretty congested here. A lot of traffic coming out. Must be a lot of ferry traffic here heading over to Ireland. But so far, so good. And I suppose this isn't kind of like checking out Promods. Seeing it at night isn't the greatest way to see the countryside and stuff like that. But let's see what we look like when we get a Fishguard here at night. And we could pull in and sleep here, but I'm going to guess that we're going to be able to get some sleep on the ferry. Maybe land right in the morning and it'll be all timed. And then when we get to Wexford on the other side, with any luck, the dealership will be open and then we'll be able to buy another truck. So, it's pretty cool. I swear, is Wales all rotaries? What is this? This is like, it's almost like an obstacle course with so much. What am I doing here?
Take the first exit.
Take the first exit. Okay. Exit now. Okay, got this. We're doing this okay. We're going this. Oh, this is the ferry entrance. Okay, we're right here already. Perfect. I can't believe we didn't hit anything there so far. But I'm going to do this a perfect delivery just to show people that I just don't rack up for speeding tickets. There's only 4 people. That's not that bad for a day's work, right? I get 4 speeding tickets in real life all the time. I mean, you know, it's no big deal for sure. All right, here we are, ferry time. So if this is going to work out right, we'll see what we land. We'll probably land at like 8 o'clock at night and then have to drive at night. That would be a bummer. Because I want to get there when the dealership is open. Remember we just missed the dealership being closed in Cardiff. We could not get anything there. Looks like we go left here. I'm getting tired, I know. Guess we go left here. It's a little bit tricky to figure out, but it seems to be the only way to go. It doesn't look like we go that way. This way? Is this right? Oh, okay, I see. We go there, left, and then around. Swinging us around in a circle here. We got this. These ferry entrances are always kind of amusing. Oh, wrong way violation. What? That seemed petty. I don't think we were really going the... This is not the most obvious. Wales, I'm not generally impressed with what Wales is doing to control their traffic and stuff like that. I feel like that wasn't our fault.
Never mind.
Never mind. Sky is all ticked off at me. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. We have to get on the ferry, which is over there. We went the right way. What the heck? Come on, people. So, whoops. I think this is the wrong way. How do we... Over here, maybe? I don't feel like I'm doing this right. This is... Okay, I know I'm getting tired. I'm not feeling any stress, though. This must be the right way. We could have just come this way straight ahead. I don't know why they made us do that big loop. Just to give us the wrong way violation. I swear, Wales is really trying to mess us up. Is it over here? Okay.
Finding a new route.
No, we're okay. Calm down, Sky. Calm down. She definitely gets hissy when you don't do what she asked her to do. All right, here we go. Fishguard, 3 hours and 9 minutes. 273 euros embark. So we're going to land, and it's going to be still the middle of the night, right? I think. We'll see when we get there.
Finding a new route.
Finding a new route. Calm down. We're in the right place. Why is she finding a new route? We're going to go this way, right? What do we do wrong? The sky is falling apart here. The sky is falling. There we go. Now we get the new route dialed in. Okay, 5 hours and 29 minutes. Most of it's going to be in the dark, and we didn't get much sleep. Are we tired still? Next rest stop in 3 hours and 17 minutes. Oh, that's interesting. I thought when you were on a ferry that you automatically kind of reloaded all your sleep.
Now.
Exit now. Okay. Yeah, but to go back to that whole thing, Sky definitely gets... She is not one to pull up with any... What's my blinker doing? With any BS here. If you don't do what Sky tells you to do, she's like, never mind. Finding a new route now. But okay, we'll get going down the road here as we kind of... Oh, we got to check out Wexford for the dealer, right? It's right around the road here. So we'll see you as soon as we get to the dealer. But they're going to be closed because it's, what, 3 o'clock in the morning. So,
Get ready.
All right, here we are, downtown Wexford. Wexford is discovered, which picks that one up. But the dealer's here on the left, and it's a DAF dealer, but... DAF dealer, DAF dealer discovered. Yes, but it is closed, so that doesn't do us any good. But I think we're supposed to arrive in 5 hours and 2 minutes, which will be something shortly after 8 in the morning. And we're always going to be a little bit late because this truck doesn't have very good pickup. So it should put us in a good position to explore the dealership when we get to our final destination in Limerick. So we have a plan. It's all going to work out. So we'll keep going on the road down here. We'll put some miles in behind us, and we'll check in maybe another hour or so as we cut across this early morning Ireland landscape here. Good morning, everybody. The sun has risen over Ireland, and we're cutting our way towards Dublin. Still about an hour and some change to go. And I realized the math might be off a little bit on our whole try to get to Limerick to visit the dealer there, because we have to sleep, which is going to push us 8 or 9 hours forward, which means we'll probably just miss it if we get to Limerick. So I think what I'm going to try to do, we're going to try to push forward here to Dublin to get to the dealership there. We should be absolutely exhausted, but if the first check mark we come to in Dublin is the dealer, I'm not sure if it's the dealer or a recruitment agency. If it is a dealer, we should be able to get a truck and then sleep. But this traffic up here is not helping us here. What's going on? What's happening, people? Anyway, we got a little bit of congestion up here. But yeah, so we'll figure it out, because if we get to Dublin and it's the dealer's there, what I might, if it's not the dealer, what I might do is we might sleep in Dublin and then just drive to the other question mark in Dublin, which is definitely going to be a dealer. So that way we will definitely, it'll be a little bit out of our way, but that way we'll definitely get to a dealer when it's open in this episode. We can buy our third truck. We are going to have, by the way, a couple people mentioning out that the payments on the loans are probably going to be about 7,000 euros. So we're going to have a hefty debt load here. People saying that's a little bit dangerous. I suppose if we did kind of like total the truck and had to pay 100,000 in debt or something like that, we couldn't take out any more loads. So it is perhaps a little risky, but knock on wood, I hope we'll be okay with it. I'm not super worried about it, but I suppose it is a little bit aggressive because we're going to have to generate some cash just to pay off the loans. And the drivers that we hire, they're not going to make enough money to cover those loans, especially in the beginning. Later on, I think they will, but they, you know, if it's what, 500,000, why is there so much traffic in Dublin? We must be in, oh, it's rush hour. Look at that. 5 o'clock in the, well, Dublin starts early. 5 o'clock in the morning, rush hour going into Dublin now. But yeah, because they're probably going to make what, about maybe 2,000 euros a day? So 4,000 for the two trucks, and our loan for that's probably going to be about 5,000. So we're going to have to make up some of their inefficiency by our keeping busy, which means that we probably want to sleep as little as possible and only sleep when we're in the red and stuff like that. So we kind of keep on the road, just keep cranking out the money. We're going to build this company up, though. I'm ready. I am so ready for this. Anyway, we aren't too far from Dublin right now. I think we just go around this turn and then we're going to be there. So let's check in right when we get there. Hopefully we get to a dealership. Oh, actually, it's not going to be open. Well, if it's not, okay, we'll sort it out. There are many ways to make this work, and there's no reason to talk about all the details at this point. We will figure it out. Whoa, we're starting to black out, but we're in Dublin. Dublin discovered. Here we are. Whoa, that car's cutting us off, I thought, but it didn't. We made it. All right, so we just got to go around the corner, and there's that question mark over there. Hopefully, it's a dealership, but I think we're going to sleep anyway because we are passing out here. Yep, here we go. The darkness closes in. All right, just got to get around this corner. It's all good. We got it. A little bit of sleep deprivation always builds character. This way, there should be a place to sleep right down here on the right. So let's go sleep. God, I thought we could sleep here, but we can't. There we go. Okay, so let's get some sleep. Whew, that was a close call. We were passing out. Do we have to pay our loan? Oh no, J. Scarlett. Wait a second, she just made some money. Loan installment paid. Lots of stuff happened here. Loan installments were paid. 5,788 euros. Okay, let's go. Contract. There we go. And then Scarlett made some money for us. I don't know how much, but she's been busy. That's good. Looks like Scarlett's a good hire for us here. All right, let's get back out on the road here, check out what this question mark is, and figure out our strategy for getting to a dealer when it's open so we can finally buy a truck. I have a feeling this is not a dealer. This is definitely going to be a recruitment agency, just by where it's set up and the map and stuff like that. You ever discovered a recruitment agency? Okay, so I'm going to come up with a strategy here. 1 second. Alrighty, so I did the math, and we would have had to just be almost perfectly on time to make the dealership was going to be open in Limerick, because it would close in about 2 hours and 50 minutes, and it says our journey was 2 hours and 34 minutes. So instead, we are going to go to this dealer. I know there's a dealer in Dublin down the road. It's going to put 2 hours onto our journey, but we will definitely get to a dealer while it's open. So we're going to zip just around here, check out the open dealership in Dublin, and then buy our truck and get back on the road. All right, we are cruising around Dublin here, and we're just nearing our dealership. Now, one of the things that I did at the end of the last episode, because I was thinking, I actually paid off. We had 100,000 because we had enough money from our loan. We had 100,000 left, so I actually paid off that 100,000 euro loan, and now we're going to take a new one out because we're going to get a dealer here, and I don't know what kind of dealer. This is going to be a complete surprise. Better not be a recruitment agency. That would be a bummer. But I know there was a dealership here. What is it? Volvo! Most excellent. Let's get in there and check it out. We still haven't registered it here. Let's get over there. We'll probably have to turn around inside too, right? We got to actually go inside. Oh, Sky's all mad at me again.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
Oh my goodness, Sky is just not pleased when you don't do it exactly what she tells you to do. All right, Volvo dealership. Let's see what we've got. First of all, oh, I don't know if they were going to have enough money, right? I thought that the first Volvo maybe was, how much was it? 113. Perfect. FH Sleeper. What's the second one? 114. This is what we got just before. It's right. It's 114. Okay, so let's exit here. Yes, we're going to leave the truck dealership. Let's take out another 100,000 euro loan. There we go. We're going to be massively in debt. Yes, daily installment 2,880. That means total 8,676 euros we have to pay back per day. Yikes. That's going to be awesome. What a challenge. Okay, here we go. So now let's exit this. And nope, we don't want to do that. What am I doing? Come on, back in. Let's get driving. I'm going to get another Volvo. So let's back up a little bit. Back up, trigger it again. There we go. And then at the end of the episode, we'll hire a driver, right? Because we don't want to pay a driver now, because people are going to vote. So we'll hire a driver here. So let's get there, enter. Let's buy the most expensive truck we can afford, which is this one right here. Purchase. Select the destination. Off it goes to London, Second Bay. Okay. Excellent. It would deliver it to London immediately. And we're going to exit here, and then we're going to hire our driver at the end of... We're going to take a look at our drivers at the end of the episode. So we'll get back on the road, make our way towards... We got about 3.5 hours left before we get to Limerick. I feel like we should tell Limerick's on the way, too. But that might be a little bit beyond my current skill level. All right, so we'll get back out of here, heading out of Dublin. It is now 4:30 in the afternoon, so we should get there just about as, well, late afternoon, early evening. The sun seems to stay up really long here, so I think we're okay for driving in the daylight. We'll check in if something interesting happens in Dublin. Otherwise, as we get closer to... I got a couple things I want to talk about as we get closer to Limerick. About 2 hours left now. We are on this wide 3-lane highway cutting out of Dublin, heading up to the western side of Ireland here. Making good time, going 90 kilometers an hour. Just got the pedal to the floor. I can actually probably put the cruise control on here now, but so far a little easy drive. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening now, so we should get there about just about 8 o'clock, just as it's getting dark and stuff. And a couple of things I want to chat about as we're driving along here. First, I want to thank everybody for the awesome support with the new channel and switching over. It's been really fun to read the comments. I know a lot of people saying they like the new format better. So even people that are watching kind of both, which was one of my concerns because it splits it up over 2 places. But it doesn't seem to be creating any kind of hindrances or anything like that. So thanks for all the supports in the comments. It's been great to read people kind of enjoying these new saves too, the new career here with both Euro Truck Simulator, which I'm really excited about, and then doing a similar one, a map kind of big world one, adding in a ton of mods on American Truck Simulator. It's also been fun to get back to SnowRunner and have it all separate from the other channel now. So thanks to everybody who supported this and kind of jumped on board with the idea. It's been really fun. I really like the new setup too. So, and I do apologize for the lack of episodes for about a week there. I've mentioned it in a couple of places, but I work in education in the real world, and from the middle half of May right up until like the first, I guess this year was the first half of June, right? Because it's June 15th as I'm making this now, and I worked till midnight last night, and then all the way through, well, I got up, worked till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Now I am officially, the good news is that busy portion of work is done. I'm officially on 50% time until kind of the latter part of August. So about 2.5 months now of about 20-hour work weeks instead, well, probably about 25 instead of what are usually like about 50 or so. So looking forward, that also kind of connects to what we're doing right now. I am really looking forward to kind of creating some steady content now, both for Second Gear and then the original Zilla Blitz channel. So the plan for the next 3 weeks, I do have a short trip, vacation trip coming up in the near future, is to have an episode every other day for the next 3 weeks or so. And they'll probably alternate Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator, SnowRunner. I'll go, so every 2 days there'll be a new episode in one of those series. And I have been messing around with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've done 4 flights so far. I crashed and died once. I had to abort my landing once because it was some field in the middle of the night and I couldn't see anything. And then the other 2 I actually took off and successfully landed. So yeah, so it's all good. But so that's kind of the near plan. I'm also going to do a channel update pretty soon about just this channel. So that'll be coming up probably over the weekend here too. But I am really liking the new format, and thank you again for everybody who's subscribed and liked and commented and all those good things. And I hope it's been fun for everybody as well. So I'm really thrilled. I'm impressed so far with this Promods save. I think this is going to be really fun. This has been just it's cool that it's like we've got like 4 more DLCs just to explore with this one here, and it's different enough too that I think it's really interesting. So I don't want to say too much because I've driven what, it's 51 minutes of game time to record this far in the episode. So and it's not a lot of time yet in the Promods version, but I'm really liking it so far. So this is pretty cool. See different places. I'm excited to get to Iceland too. It's probably going to take us a while, but anyway, about 40 minutes to go. Let's check in as we get closer, see if I can park this thing. Been so busy with work that I haven't driven in the game now since that last episode, so might be a little bit rusty. It usually means bumps and dings and frustration and tickets and all that kind of stuff, but we're backing up, so we'll see in a little bit. We are in Limerick, Ireland now. Oh, perfect timing. Go around this rotary, and I think let's jump down and check a look at that dealer before we turn this in, just to grab another dealership here. Wow, this is a straight run here, and lights in the middle. This is interesting. I wonder how much the real city. Actually, I think we'll just turn this in because it looks. I bet we can get those on the way out. We'll pat because there's 2 question marks. I want to go get those later, so we won't do that now. All right, 4 minutes to go. I got to loosen up the parking shoulders. Can we get the parking in the first shot? This reservoir truck looks a little bit long, and I'm not sure that we're going in here, right? Gefco? This is where we're going. All right, let's make the corner. Oh, this looks somewhat challenging, right?
Reroute.
I feel like this is going to be hard. 90, okay. Right there. I don't think it's going to be that hard, right? Because we should be able to go down the left side here, just pull right past it and just nudge it in. Sure. That's the plan. I think if we cut really close to the right side, you can just kind of pull past these and then just drop them right in place. Because it's right on the edge here, right? So if we do this right, we can just cut really, really close to this loading dock, pull past it, and just back straight in. That's the plan. If we take it slow right here, I want to get as close as I can right on that side there. So laser close to it. That's not quite how close. Right about there. Yeah. Now straight. Straight here. Don't want to hit that loading dock. Right here. Now cut it when the trailer's in the middle, maybe? Just making this up, but it sounds like a plan. Pull it up over here. And now, can we just back it straight in? I think we can, right? If we look in the mirrors here, we should be able to just back this right in, right? Right, like this. Just gotta turn it this way, and straighten it out. Oops, this way, straighten it out, don't miss. It's going to give it to us, right? Bingo! That was easy. That was not a 90. It's not a 90 if you cut it the way we did, right? That was pretty easy there. So we are home. Let's turn this trailer in. This will give us enough euros to pay off our loan. I think it was 12,000 euros. 719 kilometers. Bonus 12,500 euros. And level 4. Oh, almost level 5. We're still a newbie. Let's get a skill point here. I think let's add some distance to kind of get level 2, to maybe get some longer drives here too. So we will apply that and we are good. Oh, nope. One more thing. The big thing here. Let's go take a look at our potential drivers. All right. So we are going to hire a driver here and let's pick. Oh, Veronika B has no skill, but she's got flaming red hair. I think that will have to be one of our possibilities here. Chris K with the, what kind of hat is that? Renault Trucks hat on sideways. He's actually got some pretty good skills. He's got explosives. With a look like that, an explosive skill, that's another potential candidate. So candidate number 1 is Chris K. He can handle fragile stuff, explosive stuff, and he saves gas when he drives. His Renault Trucks hat is on crooked, and he has this kind of vacant distance stare to him, but he is candidate 1. So I'll put a poll up on the channel for these 3, so let me know. Felandia D. I think we'll get 3 people here. We need Veronika B with the flaming red hair. She has no skill except she does get to places. She can take on-time deliveries. Eric D, Petr P, or Anita P. Let's see what they have. Anything interesting here. Give me a sec. Actually, let's just go with Veronika B with the flaming red hair or Chris K with the crooked Renault hat and the explosive delivery. We'll pick between one of those 2 drivers. I'll put a poll up on the channel. Go vote and let me know which one you're going to hire at the beginning of the next episode. We've only got 3 days, so don't delay. Whichever one gets the most votes is the person that we will hire. See you in the next episode, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll put a link to it as soon as it's ready. Take care. Bye.